Leevi, just to talk about these last two games, an amazing shutout on Wednesday against one of the best teams in the league, and then a big 34 saves here tonight. How do you rate the way these last 3 days have gone for you from your own perspective?
Yeah, well, of course, pretty good because I got 2 wins here, but I feel like it was like a team effort today, and the game before too. Yeah, you can say that I was good, but I feel like the whole team was pretty good.
Well, that said, too, we didn't get a chance to talk to you after that game on Wednesday night. You had a great perspective of your team really containing one of the best teams in the AHL. What did you see them doing so much that allowed you to have as good a night as you did that night?
Yeah, I feel like we defended from the O zone to the D zone. Like we started defending like way earlier and didn't let them have too much. And and I had a couple big blocks too and stuff like that. That always helps. And yeah.
For this game here tonight, it's a similar score after the first 2. You're up 2-0, but it's a much busier opening 2 periods for you. How did you feel you settled in as that game went on? There were a couple of breakaways in those first 2 periods that could have made this a very different game, and how big were some of those moments for you?
Yeah, well, I feel like it helps to get a lot of shots in the start to get into the game, and just go from there.
As a guy who spent a good amount of time now up in the NHL, what are the biggest things that maybe you've learned that have helped you continue to develop your game as you've come back here and really put together some solid performances too?
I feel like it's just to try to continue the stuff I did up there and learn from there a couple things and just keep working.
And then you guys are in this really crazy stretch, 13 games in 23 days. I'm sure you would start all 13 if you could. But what are the biggest things in the back of your mind to keep building on this and push you guys into a playoff spot too?
Yeah, I kind of like it that we just play and don't have to think about too much. And especially if you have like a tougher game or something like that, you can just turn the page and move on. But at the same time, like we won 2 games, big games right now, but just kind of turn the page again and win tomorrow.